Hi, today we're introducing Capy.ai, formerly known as Scout.new, formerly known as Capybara. Capy is an AI software engineer that works in the cloud, shaping features and fixing bugs in a massively parallelized way.
The easiest way to show you how Capy works is by taking you through some workflows live. Rather than wrapping existing agent SDKs, we built a system of agents from the ground up, along with secure cloud infrastructure to run code in. As you can see on my screen, we have a project here set up for Capy itself that we've been working on actively. We have a backlog of tasks that we created addressing certain issues, bugs, and features. We can start them one by one in parallel, each using a different model. And as you can see, each of the tasks here are now running in progress in their own secure VMs with their own setup instructions, running their own dev servers.
But we didn't stop there. To help you better plan and ship your entire roadmap, we pioneered a whole new agent we call Triage. Rather than editing code, the Triage agent's job is to manage your existing tasks and create new ones by reading the most relevant parts of our code base, clarifying your intent, and meta-prompting the main coding agent. On our internal evals, tasks created by the Triage agent far outperform simple one-shot runs by competitors like Cloud Code, simply because it is great at prompting.
Now that we've spun up some tasks in the background, each of us is going to try creating a task of our own. We're going to hold a little competition to see which one of us can ship the fastest with Capy. For our first task, let's try implementing support for the agents.md file. Capy actually already supports project instructions in the project's configuration page. However, due to popular demand, I think we should try implementing the agents.md file as well. So since there are many ways to implement this, I'm going to spin up the Triage agent. Here's the prompt. I want Capy to support agents.md files so the users can give Capy project-specific instructions about the repositories they've uploaded. How can we implement this?
For my task, there's currently a bug in Capy where if you open the jam on a mobile device, it actually opens the jam info panel first instead of the main chat area. So I'll go ahead and tackle that with the Triage agent as well.
For me, I feel like I have a really short attention span and keep getting distracted while the agent is doing its work. So I kind of want to add something in the jam interface that would keep me entertained. So I'm just going to go over to my Triage agent and paste in my prompt. So I'm asking Capy to keep the user entertained while they wait for a jam to finish by adding a new section at the top of the right sidebar that plays Subway Surfers gameplay videos. And this should of course be optional. There should be an option in the user preferences to toggle this on or off.
So now we're all going to start our Triage agents at the same time and see who finishes first. Let's go. Right now, all of our Triage agents are actually using parallel sub-agents to read through the code base and determine the scope of the problem.
Okay, so my agent seems to have stopped working first because it looks like it wants to clarify some implementation details with me. Let's see. What should be the video source for the Subway Surfers gameplay? I don't know, you search it up yourself. Should this feature be available to all users or specific tiers? Well, we want everyone to have this. This is an entertaining part of the system. Everyone should have it.
Okay, so it looks like my Triage agent just finished as well. It has found the root cause of the issue. It has listed some references, and it's also asking me some clarification questions.
Okay, so my agent took its time, and it seems like it asked me a bunch of questions. So let's see if we can help it narrow down this complicated task. So it seems like my agent has gone really deep into this problem and is asking me some pretty technical questions, such as, should we parse on each run on repo reattach or commitment change only, and or provide a manual rescan button in the UI? That's pretty impressive.
Okay, so based on the instructions I gave it, the Triage agent has gone ahead and created a task for me. So now that I have this task here in my backlog, what I can decide to do is start this with another model. I think GPT-5 would be a pretty good fit for this, so I'm going to start it with GPT-5.
It looks like my Triage agent also created its task, initialize jam info panel visibility, and I'll start it right ahead here.
And finally, my agent has also created its task, and it seems pretty perfect. It follows all of the advice I gave it in the previous message.
Yeah. Lost in the dance. 내 숨이 따라올라 너 닿았을 때 이 비밀의 문이 열리면 we don't delay. 예고도 없이 난 숨결 사이로 blend of getting into something. Up all night, it got me up all got me up all night. Up all night. You got me up all night. So tell me how.
Okay, so we're gonna show you just how chill you can be while shipping stuff with
Capy.
So my task finished, and then I asked
Capy.
to make a pull request to develop for my current working branch. And it did so. And so what I've done here is that I've checked out this branch locally and I started running it. I'm out of credits on this account, but that's fine. We're just testing the right sidebar, where we can see that the entertainment section has indeed popped up. We have these Subway Surfers gameplay videos. Oh, let me unmute that. And there it is. It's here. So I can choose to show Subway Surfers during the jams. I can turn that on and off. And I can decide whether I want it to autoplay the videos. So let's turn this on because I want max entertainment while I'm working. And so anytime I go into a jam, it's just playing. Great work by Capy. This is ready to be merged. And if I wanted to, I could actually go ahead and merge it right here into develop. I just click this, I click squash and merge, and this would go right into develop. But we might want to review this PR before we do that.
After a few minutes, the agent has gone ahead and fixed it. It has deferred the one-time layout initialization until after the component is mounted, and I switched the logic. I can actually just go ahead and open a pull request. Here I have a local version running. You can see if I refresh on a desktop screen, it should open up the info panel automatically. If I actually make this a mobile screen, it doesn't open it. So the bug is actually fixed. Once the agent has opened the pull request, I'm gonna go ahead and merge right here.
So after about 10-15 minutes, it seems like Capy has added agents.md support. So it made some changes to our database schema, and then it made some other minor changes to our Git cloning flow. So now if we open another window and we select a repository that has an agents.md, we can try running a task. And hopefully it'll follow the file.
So what is in this agents.md file here?
You'll see, you'll see. Hell yeah. Now this is my type of Capy. Just to confirm that it was following this agents.md file, you can see 16 minutes ago, we added the uwu agents.md, and it has a very important task.
Okay, so that concludes our runs. Well, according to our times, mine finished first, but I don't think we're going to be merging it into anything anytime soon. Well, yet. And yeah, these guys actually finished their tasks, and they're getting merged into main, which is pretty freaking cool, because we just saw that happen live.
Yeah, and you can look out for a lot of things coming from us, a lot more videos, a lot more launches, a lot more features. We got a lot more integrations coming, not just GitHub. We got a lot more improvements to the agent we're going to be doing, including code-based indexing, even more sub-agents.
So you can play with all of this yourself at capy.ai. And if you are an enterprise, you would like to try this out for your team, talk to us about our prospective plans, pricing, etc., just hit us up on our website. That's capy.ai. You can find a booking link there. And excited to see what you guys end up using this for.